Hey, what's up guys? Coach Jameson here today. We're going to be going over our decomp breathing. This is going to be our first position we want to practice decomp breathing, and it's going to be from our back space. So we're going to come lay down on our back. We're going to keep the legs bent, feet flat on the floor. I'm going to have you put your hands onto your belly, and then with the head, I'm going to have you just think of gently pressing the back of your head into the mat. If for some reason when you lay on the ground, your head is stuck in this position, we can go ahead and put a little blanket or pillow underneath the head to allow this better, more natural alignment. Once you get set here, there's a couple things I want you to check. We should be able to fit our hands underneath our back, so there should be a little bit of space in the low back here. I don't want to be smashing my back into the floor and tucking my pelvis. At the same note, I don't want to be hyperextending and causing compression, so we should just be in a nice relaxed state where we have a little bit of space under the low back. Once you're set, we'll bring the hands onto the belly, and I'm going to have you start taking big, deep inhales right into the lower abdomen, right where your belly button is. And as you inhale, you should feel the stomach expand into your hands. You're just going to keep with that breath for a few inhales and exhales, really expanding the low abs, these nice big diaphragmatic breaths. The exhales, you're slowly controlling and trying to extend a little bit longer than your inhales. Once we get a few breaths in, then we're going to start focusing that breath into our back space. So imagine breathing from the low belly and the low back area, and then breathing and pulling that breath up into your upper back space. With your back on the ground, you should be able to get some feedback and start feeling that expansion of the back of the ribs into the mat. That'll let you know that you're really pulling and expanding into that space. Again, a lot of us are stuck in the front space with our breath into the chest, very shallow breaths. So we're trying to get big expansive breaths into the belly, into the upper back, as well as the sides of the ribs. Once we start focusing the breath up, you can bring your hands around the ribs for a little bit more feedback. And with the hands on the ribs, you'll start to feel that expansion going east and west. I want you to focus on this breathing pattern for anywhere from 3 to 5 minutes. If at all you're feeling any tightness or discomforts, you're free to make adjustments if you need to move the legs a little bit to free up the hips or the back, or even the neck and shoulders. Again, you're not stuck and frozen here. Give the body what it needs when it needs it, and just continue to focus on that breath with the idea of expanding and getting taller with each inhale, and with each exhale, releasing any tension that we're feeling into the body. This is our decomp breathing from our back.